God forbid something terrible happens and you need to hurry up and leave your host family and stay at a hostel for 1 week. Or maybe nothing happens. And finally, after 6 months, 7 months of being here, you realize you actually need money to apply for an FSU or an Ausbildung. You need to have money for accommodation, to go to your hospitation, interviews, and at the end of your period to move on to the next step of your life here in Germany by traveling to Munich, Stuttgart, Köln, keine Ahnung. I have absolutely no idea, but you do need money. And I know you don't earn enough, so it's a bit challenging. You don't know how exactly you're going to do that. So that's why I've decided to be transparent as an au pair living in a large city to help us kind of set the base work for this kind of conversation. Yes, I only earn 280 euros, which is the base allowance for au pairs as a person with accommodation and who receives food here. But you still need money. Emergencies still happen, and you probably want to go on to your next step here in Germany, which also needs money. So let's get into this video. But before we get there, are you subscribed? Do you know who I am? Maybe you don't. Hi guys, my name is Shamian and thank you so much for joining me on yet another YouTube video. I am enjoying making au pair content because you guys actually engage with me. Maybe not as much on YouTube or maybe not at the time that I want you to, but you're coming to my inbox, you're finding me on Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter, you're asking me questions and we're engaging and I'm able to share all the resources that I have the same way that I felt like I did with people who were already in Germany before I came here. So that's what I do here. I'm trying to answer the questions that I had before I became an au pair, questions that I had currently during my au pair year, and questions that I think nobody is actually asking. I never ask those questions, but you definitely need to know the answers anyway. Now, I actually started the video a little bit differently, and I want you guys to see how that went and how I kind of introed it before we come back. So here it is. Hey guys, this is your favorite YouTuber. Thank you so much for supporting me and joining me on yet another YouTube video. If you're new, please press subscribe. I know you love the content. Absolutely love how you guys write for my au pair content. And a huge, massive thank you to everybody who contacts me or who trusts me enough to get guidance on how this program goes. Today, I thought I would do something that I haven't seen done, and I'm going to kind of take you along throughout this month on my au pair expenditure. So let's actually see how 280 euros goes. Here in Berlin, in the capital city of Germany, 280 euros. So first of all, I need to set some parameters. My goal is actually to use 180 euros a month and save 100 euros. This is usually not possible. Normally, I would then end up using 200 and saving 80. But yeah, you have to save. It is what it is. And yeah, let's see how it goes. So hello, welcome to September, and this is what my budget looks like. And now we're back because I couldn't be bothered to keep vlogging and vlogging and vlogging. So I'm going to attach clips right here and you're going to see that I actually did those things if I have the footage or the evidence, or probably you've seen it in a vlog previously. But here's what my actual budget looked like. My handy book right here, and I have created 4 categories detailing the expenses that I incurred. And then at the end, I'll tell you how much out of my 280 euros I actually spent. Now, spoiler alert, I know my plan was to save 100 euros, and that unfortunately is not what I did this month. It's always the goal. I aim high, and sometimes things don't work that way. I do look like I'm a lot under, but in the spirit of transparency, I actually did attain my goal for the money that I wanted to have in the bank for this month, because I have been saving for a little bit through other months. I managed to save more in some months, and so it wasn't totally devastating. I started saving late, so that's why I kind of have ambitious goals every month because I'm trying to catch up. I only have 4.5 months left at the time of me filming this video. So in the first category, this is my necessity, which includes things like toiletries, it's my pads, tampons, bath gel, lotion, I have no idea. And I actually spent 13 euros and 5 cents on my upkeep. Okay, so let's grab some essentials. My toiletries. Then I paid 30 euros towards my train ticket. This is not a cost that most au pairs incur, but I don't get a monthly ticket and I didn't query it. So I paid 30 euros and then the rest was covered by my host family. We'll talk about it maybe when I'm done with the year, but yeah, that's what I pay. And then I have a phone bill. This is also a cost that most au pairs or other people in general don't incur because they have Wi-Fi at home. I also have Wi-Fi, but I thought Um, I just wanted it and I want data. If I leave the country, I want to have data. It's my splurge. It's something that I don't think I have to defend. I have 40 gigs of data on my phone, even though I have Wi Fi all the time. So, which means I have a little bit of surplus, and that cost me 17 euros and 50 cents. Now, I have to be honest, initially I was only paying 10 euros and I was getting 12.5 gigs of data. And back then I thought, you know what, I wasn't thinking of saving back then. So I thought, hey, there's this special, I can get 40 gigs of data for 17 euros 50, and I took it. Now, in my next section, I'm going to cover food related expenses. So, snacks, times that I went to restaurants or fast food or whatever. And so, for my snacks, like when I buy chips or sweets or a drink here, or maybe I go to a bakery or blah, 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 that costs me 20 euros and 83 cents. And then I also went to like restaurant, I went to an Indian restaurant. This was my largest restaurant expense, and that cost me 25 euros. Someone asked me if you can do that on an au pair budget. Yes, I went on a solo date, and I will insert some clips here. I probably already have it on TikTok, and that cost me 25 euros. Um, I was hungry once when I went to Kudam, and then I went to Five Guys. That cost me 12 euros and 10 cents. Then I wasn't really a restaurant, but I included it here. It's more like a snack. Um, that was 2 euros 70 cents, and then I ate Chinese 4 euros 75 cents, and I have an unknown that I put here with food, which was 10 euros. In total, food cost me oh, that's a lot. Like 70 euros. That's a lot. And then I had miscellaneous expenses. Okay, just quickly going through them because it's hectic. Miscellaneous expenses were 10 euros 65. Outings, I went to an Afro House barbecue. It was actually a South African Heritage Day barbecue. 16. Movies, 20. Waffle Date, 10. That was 46 euros. Okay, anyway, I get super anxious when people are now home. So I'm wrapping this up. What I wanted to say, I actually ended up spending 217 euros and 4 cents. And of course, this is about, I don't know, what was my original budget? My original budget one was 180, so that's about 20 euros off away from the budget. And that's okay. That's how this year worked. And yeah, I wish you guys all the best in your budgets, and I hope everything goes well. I am speaking lightly. I'm probably will get used to this much later. And it's okay. We had a bit of a vlog style. The video looks different, but now I have to go. I'm going to go and have fun. Follow me on TikTok where I'll be sharing my experiences to show just how fun and exciting the au pair program can be outside all of the wahala and what else, just my experiences. And yeah, let's go. Let's get into it.